Today I am preparing some pinto beans mixed with Great Northern beans, and I am cooking them with smoked turkey leg, and there's a piece of a wing, but I think it's pre-cooked, but I still prefer to cook it a little bit, and then I'll pull the meat off the bone and proceed with the preparation of. And along with this meal, I am going to fix some smothered chicken breast and rice and gravy and a salad. So I'll be right back. So I almost forgot I was doing this video. I have cooked the smoked turkey and I have actually taken it off the bone, so you can see parts of it in the bottom in the pan. I did debone it, and I have cut up some vegetables that I had frozen earlier, which is onion, a little bell pepper and celery, but not much, and put this in the pot, and we will go from there. One moment. Okay, so I put just enough onion, a little celery, a little bell pepper, just a little for flavoring, and I also add a little garlic. That is 1 clove. Whoops. I'm sorry about that. 1 clove of garlic for flavoring, and seasoning, which is going to be just very little seasoned salt. I use a little all-purpose Greek seasoning, a little black pepper, and I don't add onion powder and garlic powder to this. Instead, I use the fresh onion and garlic to season it, just so it's not overpowered, but I'll be right back. So I have my seasonings in the pot, and I don't use water. I am going to use organic vegetable broth, and I get low sodium just since I don't have high blood pressure or anything, but because I did add some seasonings with some sodium in there, so I'm gonna put my broth in. And what I'm doing today is using a pressure cooker. So because I'm doing a pressure cooker, it's not gonna cook out a lot of the fluid, and I don't want soupy beans, so I'm not adding a lot of juice to the pot. And I'll season it up, stir it up rather, and I will be right back. I have added just enough of the vegetable broth to cover the beans. So I want the consistency to be not soupy at all. And so again, this is a look at it. We have just the liquid covering the beans. All right, so we have everything in the pressure cooker. This is what the pressure cooker looks like. And when you're working with a pressure cooker, you have to be very, very careful, because you can blow yourself up if you don't use it right. So you see on the knob, it says to push the green handle up, which locks in the pressure, and you have the nozzle there, which conceals all the pressure on the inside. Once the steam starts coming out, you let it cook for about 30 minutes, and then you will unlock it before you open up the pot. You unlock it, let all the steam come out before you open up the pot. That's very, very crucial, because you could blow yourself up if you don't do it right. So we've got it in the pressure cooker, and I'm gonna light the fire. Medium heat. And this smoked turkey and beans will be done in 30 minutes. Whereas normally it would take hours, it's going to only take about 30 minutes. So this is what my pressure cooker looks like. I use it all the time. I love it. And we'll be back. Okay, you can see the steam coming out of it. I think this is a better view. Right there. So the steam is coming out of the pressure cooker. And it was about 1:55 when I put this on, Central Standard Time. So it takes about 30 minutes. And again, you can see the steam is coming out. So that's letting me know that it's almost done. And when I get ready to open it, I'll return. So here the steam is releasing. You notice the knob is now over here, and the steam is releasing. I have pulled it back, which is what you have to do to keep it from blowing up on you. There is a technique to using a pressure cooker. And so, as you can see, we will open it when all the steam has been released. And I'll be right back. So I've been taking some shortcuts to cut down on the video, but the beans are done. I'm gonna take the lid off, and that's what they look like. It took 30 minutes in the pressure cooker, and they're all done. And the next thing that I'm doing is I'm seasoning some chicken breast fillets, and I am seasoning them with, excuse me, allergy season, I'm sorry, with Chef Carmen's fried chicken seasoning. And I always use this for everything: all-purpose grease seasoning, black pepper, and garlic pepper. And I am going to fry them and then smother them in gravy. I have to make the gravy from scratch. So I've done some of it, and I'll finish, and then I'll get them in the fryer. Thanks. So I have seasoned the flour and the meat with the ingredients that I showed you, and also I seasoned the batter as well with the same ingredients. And I am going to not deep fry them, but brown them. I'm using petroleum olive oil on both sides. Cook them through, and then let them brown and make a gravy. So we'll be right back. I have dropped the first batch in the olive oil for browning and cooking. So I'm gonna let this chicken cook through and brown on the other side, and then I'll do the second batch, and then we'll make the gravy, the roux for the gravy. So I'm not gonna hold it on video the whole time to try to cut down the video time. So anyway, it is browning, cooking, and I'll be back momentarily. Okay, I am going to make the gravy. So I'm gonna add flour to the grease. And excuse me, I'm trying to do this with one hand today. I apologize. So I'm gonna brown the gravy, the flour to make the gravy. And I will put the seasoning in after I get it the consistency. This is basically how I started. And I'll be right back. I added onion to it a few minutes ago. So we're just gonna let the onion saute. I have added some just salt and pepper to it. gonna add the chicken to it so that it can simmer. And we will let this simmer for about 10 minutes. So back here, I'm gonna put a dash of salt, and that's just 2 cups of water, and I'm gonna make some rice for the beans. All right, it's cooking and looking good. Smothered chicken breast. Black pepper. Turn the fire down a little more. And we'll let that simmer just a little longer. All right, the water is boiling, so I'm gonna add 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. I'm just gonna go ahead and dump the rice in there, stir it up, and I'm gonna let it cook uncooked until it has absorbed the water, and I'll check for tenderness of the rice. You know, if it's al dente or done, is what I meant to say. Yep, I am not a chef. I'm just a nana and a mama that cooks. So if I don't get the exact verbiage correct, it's just because I am a cook, not a chef. I'll be right back. All right, it's all done. Smothered chicken breast, homemade roux or gravy, rice, pinto beans mixed with navy beans and smoked turkey. I will get it plated. No fancy plates. This is how I cooked on a Tuesday evening. And we're about to fix our plates and enjoy. Be right back. All right, here we go. We have smothered chicken breast, pinto beans and navy beans combined over rice, and a salad. A glass of lemonade, and a glass of wine. This is a Tuesday evening meal. This is how I do it. Divas, cooking, travel, and fun. So I'll be on my way to Miami in a few months, and we will definitely get that trip on video. We are going to a resort, so stay tuned. I promise to do more videos. I've been slacking, but I promise to do more. Thank you for tuning in to Divas, Cooking, Travel, and Fun, and come back again. Thank you.